Good morning. I hope umeamka poa. Hata mimi nimeamka poa. It's been a nice and tiresome weekend, but we thank God for everything, man. I'd like to shout out to you hapo nje, wherever you are. Na pia welcoming you to another session of Just a Podcast. As usual, our social media remain the same. Pale Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, Anchor.fm. Just search for Just a Pod, utatupata. And like, share, retweet, flag, comment, repost, and let's get to learn from each other. Session ya leo, I wanted to talk about habits. Kuna session tulikuwa tumefanya, we had talked about habits. This is just an extension to the previous session, so it's not that tough. I decided niende nifanye some more research. As usual, I'm your host with the Moses. They call me Timothy. Welcome again. Welcome. Leo tutaongelea habits, but on a deeper perspective. Addiction. So is a habit an addiction, or an addiction is a habit? Which is which? I believe an addiction is more powerful than a habit. Kwa sababu addiction inafanya watu wa make sacrifices to their lives out of an obligation to pursue a substance or a practice. To an extent, it's still possible to live with habit-forming behaviors. When it comes to addiction, people generally have a harder time taking decisions because of their independence on a substance or behavior. Typically, these factors are linked towards system in the brain, which helps them in overarching power, stripping people from the ability to make rational decisions. Addiction ni ile wezi how can I say it? Always jitoa from it. It's hard. It takes some time and some professional help. And a habit ni ile unaweza iacha with time. So you see, an addiction is an escalated habit. So it's either you stop that habit because it leads to an addiction, and addiction si poa. Okay, there are many types of addiction. Kuna non-substance addiction and substance addiction. On non-substance addictions is like kuna gambling. Yeah, gambling, kuna internet, kuna shopping. Najua mkuwa mnajua shopping ni addiction, but it's a big addiction. Unapata msee amezoea kushop until they drop, wana maximize on their credit card limit. Wana shop, unaona. They believe that if they shop, they will feel better. Compulsive shopping and spending is similar to other addictive behaviors can similarly affect relationship, career, and life goals. In some cases, shopping addicts cannot pay their bills, and as a result, they may experience financial and legal challenges. Okay, mtu wamezoea kuspend sana on shopping, sana women. On their pie charts, budget yao wameka shopping, wameipea percentage kubwa. But kitu wamesahau ni you need to prioritize. Unafaa realize what's important and what's not important. You cannot eat clothes ama eat easy luxurious things for the whole month before you get your net salary again, your basic salary I mean. So you have to know ni nini unafaa ubai, nini important na kama si lazima ubai nguo, because I believe once you buy clothes for a month, it's not a must uweke nguo kwa your next budget. You just have to do sometimes without it. Clothing, yeah, somehow it's basic, but not that basic. It's a luxury, because unapata mtu ako na nguo mob na bado anaongeza, unapata mtu ako na viatu mob bado anaongeza, viti kejani mtu bado anaongeza, ana improve furniture yake every now and then. That's an addiction, inaweza cause problem, because unajipata umeanza kuborodo na borrow loans. Ukiangalia kitu unafanyia na hizo loans, there's nothing, kwa sababu you're not doing something something ya kukujenga. Gambling is another problem. The problem with gamblers is typically they continue to gamble whether they are winning or losing. Eventually, the compulsion makes them desperate, willing to make bigger bets and blame or alienate family or friends, and when they lose, the effects of compulsive gambling are felt throughout the family and can affect a gambler's personal relationship, career, and life. Many gamblers gamble as a way of zoning out from life and other people. They suggest that they are most comfortable when they are alone. Gambling is a bad problem, hata imekatazwa in the Bible. Okay, gambling is not all about placing bets ama stuff like that, ama going into a club and doing certain thing. Gambling pia ni ile, you can gamble with your life, you take risk with your life. Somehow mtu watasema that's better, because wanasema even an entrepreneur gambles with opportunities against his life or his business or her business, but still gambling is gambling, and when it becomes an addiction, you're probably on your way to losing everything. Internet addicts develop a dependency on online life. Wanataka kuwa linked. Such activities include instant messaging, social networking, gaming, or involvement in online forums. Real-life relationships are often disrupted due to excessive internet use. Internet addicts typically spend more time in solidarity, seclusion, and less time with real people in their lives. They also experience feelings of restlessness, moodiness, depression, and irritability. When attempting to cut down the use of internet, and even may lie to friends or family about their frequency of use. Ikitu imeaffect wase wengi. The internet probably inakuwaste both on social life and both on expenses pia. Browsing is expensive. Yeah, let's say the minimum amount you need nowadays to browse, at least you feel like leo nime browse for such a, let's say an hour or two, you need to have more than 200 shillings to purchase bundles za kutosha hiyo time. So you see, when tuseme you do on a daily basis, una browse more than 2 hours on a daily basis, and that's only in the morning, because what one extend up to late nights, unapata you exclude 200 from your budget daily. By the end of the month unapata umechoma more than 6k, and that's only in the morning. So unaona on your budget inaleta shida. If you're not working, then it's another problem, because you have to depend on other people, and you know people wako na budget yao. Huwezi pangia pesa ziko kwa mfuko wa mtu mwingine. Take for example, you are a student, unapatiwa pocket money by your parents, ama maybe you are working, una spend on a loan, ama maybe you are doing some small business around the school, you are selling maybe samosas ama stuff kama sweetie ama ice cream. So you see that small business ingekussustain, but now that you are an internet addict, so unapata the profit that you get overspend in something hata yenye si constructive. So you have to balance, because me saa zingine I try to balance my social media addiction. I was an addict for social media, I could open as many tabs as possible. Niko kwa hii site, niko kwa ile site, niko on other site, but niko na at the end of the day zinani spoil mimi mwenyewe. So I decided to cut down. Me most of the time, unless I'm traveling or I'm around friends, ndio naweza shinda on social media up to like from 7 p.m. up to maybe 10:30 maximum or 11, but past that siwezi. Even if niko na data, usingizi tu itanimaliza, because that's the time nimezoea tu kulala, unless I'm doing something constructive like I'm making beats or editing videos or editing photos. That's okay, I can stay up to 2 or 3, but social media, if you see the habit is controlling you, that's an addiction. A habit is non-destructive, but a bad habit is one that is annoying and tends to have a negative effects. Hebu tuende on a short break there. Welcome to the second part of this session. And before we went on a break, tulikuwa tunaongelea how can you distinguish between a habit and an addiction, types of addiction, types of non-substance addiction, and types of substance addiction. You are a grown-up, unajua. I'm not going to talk much about substance addiction because to me witness some of our family members and my best friends stuck on substance addictions like drugs, sex, stuff like that. So I don't feel like nobody hakuna mtu azijui. I feel like kila mtu anazijua, and I feel kila mtu ako na nini the better way to explain a different habit, a different addiction, a different behavior which is as a result of substance use or abuse. So the habits guide how to build good habits and break bad ones. We've already covered what are habits. We've already covered ways to form better habits and ways to break bad habits, and how to make a habit stick, how to build the last and design life that you want, how to build habits that last and design life as you want. Yeah. So your life today is essentially the sum of your habits. How in shape or out of shape you are as a result of your habits. How happy or unhappy you are as a result of your habits. How successful or unsuccessful you are as a result of your habit. What you repeatedly do, or what you spend time thinking about and doing each day, ultimately forms the person you are. The things you believe and the personality that you portray. Everything you write about, from procrastination and productivity to strength and nutrition, starts with better habits. When you learn to transform your habits, you can transform your life. That's as easy as that. Ukijifunza kutransform addiction zako ama habits zako, let me not say addiction, unaweza transform life yako, because it means you are in total control. Ndio kusema you control your emotional balance ama your emotional imbalance. You know the boundaries, you know the green line, you know when to start and when to stop, you know where to start and where to stop. What your habit it could take over. Yeah. Some of our habits kuna eating, procrastination, focus is a habit. There are some people who are more focused. Yeah, that's a habit. ways to form better habits, how to build a new habit, identify the habits, and maybe have some professional help on habit forming behaviors, on good habit forming behaviors, and ways to break bad habits, how to break a bad habit and replace it with a good one, how to break a substance addiction, how to break a substance related habit, how to declutter your mind and unleash your willpower by using professional help, how to make a habit stick, how to stick to your goals when life gets crazy, how to stick with good habits every day using different strategies, how to build habits that last and design life as you want. Okay, all of these theories, you don't have to follow them. You don't have to put yourself in a cocoon, to bound yourself in some rules so that you can have good habits and you can restrain yourself from bad habits. What I believe is that hizi theories zinakusaidia to just learn from them so that you can be able to control your habits. You umekuwa grown up, you know good and bad habits, so you don't have to place yourself in a box and say, I'm trying as much as I can to avoid bad habits. Habits are not bad, although there are some bad habits, but habits in general are not bad, only when they escalate into addiction. So, as simple as that. Let me take this chance, manze, to say that addiction na habits, manze, ni kitu imekuwa inasumbua mayouth sana, and most of them are on the verge of losing it, and it's a situation that needs to be looked into. Apart from substance abuse, kuna zile tabia watu wamejiwekea, like masturbating, like sex addicts, like anxiety, like Timothy. Let's get to talk, let's get to interact. It's been a nice session, habits versus addiction. I hope umesaidika. As always, remember to leave your comments behind, your questions, and share. And you can contact me directly on my personal cell or through my email. The contact info nitaziacha on the visualizer. Yeah, until next time, maze, God be with you, maze. Bless up.